Hey there, Tamir from FibonacciTraders.com here, daily market recap November 13th. Like, subscribe, and let's see what SPY and friends brought us today. SPY with a doji, not much of a price action, but on the positive side, managed to hold above the 440 area, above this red trend line. Tomorrow, CPI numbers. Stay tuned for a very volatile week. We have CPI, PPI, many Fed speakers in this week. Manage your risk and embrace yourself. QQQ with a doji inside candle, nothing much. Qs are waiting for CPI numbers to come out. 374 is the support. Below it, we will retest this red line as the next support. Long continuation above 379 towards 382, and then we are heading towards 394. Dow Jones closed the gap at the 344. As we always say, more than 85-90% of all gaps will get filled throughout time. And here we are, another gap got filled. Now the 343 area from resistance now becomes support. Below it, we will retest this green line as support, and we have two gaps on the Dow, one at the 338.60, another one at the 334 area. It all comes down how market will react to CPI numbers that will come out tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We have also this red line that helps us to identify high, higher high, higher high. Let's see if we can break up above it, or are we going to get stuck inside this broadening formation. IWM closed basically on the zero with no move. As you can see, 170 from support to resistance. We still have this gap at the 165 area. Below it, 162. Breaking above this red line. Can bulls of IWM, bulls of the Russell 2000, can gain the power back, gain some of the respect back, and finally break above this red line towards the 180. For now, downtrend on IWM until proven otherwise. Bitcoin still inside this red channel. 36 now from resistance, needs to hold the support. Otherwise, we have all the levels to the downside. But as long as Bitcoin is inside this red channel, the way is up. Ethereum, nothing much since Thursday's big candle over here. Basically moving sideways between the 1990 and the 2140. Long continuation above 2140 towards 2350 and then 2640. Short retracement below the 1991. As you can see, look left, from resistance to support, breaking down and under, and we will see 80.80 and then back to 1736. CL1 crude oil futures. As we said last Friday, we have a double bottom scenario. As you can see, always zoom in, zoom out to get a better point of view of price action. Double bottom scenario since Friday. Broke above the neckline, the 77.70 area. Now let's see continuation towards the 79 and then 80 and 82. But for now, as you can see in the past three candles of the 4 hours chart, dojis, not surprising because this is the 50% retracement. 3 consecutive dojis, indecision. Let's see where market will decide to take crude oil next. Long continuation, and we will see 81 once again. NG1, natural gas futures, downtrend, bounce. Now let's see where is the next support, next resistance. Now 322 is the support, next resistance 330, above 330 in my opinion, 346 gap will get filled. SOXX inside candle, indecision on SOXX, 486. Now is the support. From support to resistance, now becomes support. Let's see continuation, and then we will see this gap at the upside. The 502 will get filled, but CPI numbers, bad reaction from the market, and this gap, and maybe this gap, will get filled. Let's see. The only thing we need to wait is how market will react to the CPI numbers. That's it. It doesn't matter what we think, if the numbers are good or bad. The only thing is how market will react. Tesla, 4.2% to the upside. Now, back to this area of resistance. As you can see, the 226 to 230 area, very tough resistance. Now we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. By the way, broke above this channel, this white channel. Let's see continuation above 229, and we will see 242 gap will get filled. Above it, we are heading towards this red line that holds the lower highs since the peak of July. But one candle at a time, one level at a time. The only thing we can do is follow price, use levels and trend lines as our guide for future price action, and use them together with ATR as our risk management. Apple with an inside candle, indecision. Basically, the market is waiting for CPI numbers. Long continuation above 186.50, and we will see this gap at the 190 getting filled. Microsoft inside candle, 370 now is the resistance, 360.70 is the support. All-time highs on Microsoft last Friday. Let's see if bulls have more power to break above Friday's highs towards the 400. What do you think? Can we see 400 on Microsoft before the end of 2023? Let me know in the comments below. Amazon, another inside candle. Amazon holding above the 140 area, as you can see in the past few days. 140, very important area of support. Let's clean the chart. We don't need anything. All we need is look left and see where are the next support and resistance for price action. 140, resistance, support, support. Long continuation, as we can see, this red zone is a very difficult resistance zone for Amazon. Long continuation above it, and then where price might be heading next. This, we don't need to guess. We can take Fibonacci. Above this red zone, 150, 156, and 180 by the end of 2023. Let's see. Anything is possible. Never be biased. Never say never when it comes to the stock market. Nvidia with a doji now 177 needs to hold the support. It was resistance over here. Resistance over here. Broke last Friday. Today continuing to the upside, but closed with a doji. And as we know, a doji is the most significant signal in technical analysis for what might be a trend reversal. So 477 needs to hold. Then we have 460 to the downside. Meta tried, and as you can see, this red zone is this red box. Red zone, red box. This red line to the upside, this 330 area. Very tough resistance for Meta. Tried, barely closed above it. I would wait to see how Meta will react and what will be the rest of the market, the overall market reaction for the CPI numbers and PPI numbers coming up Wednesday, and all these Fed speakers. So be careful. Another candle above the 330 area, and then we can continue our long journey towards the 350 and 385. Shopify still in a very tight range, as you can see, still below this white trend line, still below the 63 area, but 6040 is holding as a very important area of support. Breaking below, we will see 58. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high on this range. And now 58, we can also take Fibonacci from here. Very tight range. It all depends on which time frame are you trading. This is not the time frame that you are trading. This time frame is a monthly time frame. You're looking at the monthly time frame on a daily chart. Each candle represents a day. But if you are trading on Shopify, this is your time frame. This is your daily time frame. So above 63, we will see, in my opinion, 68. If bulls will give up on the 60 area, we will see 58 and 55 to the downside. AMD with an inside candle. Not surprising, as we said, everything is waiting for CPI numbers. Long continuation above 120 towards the 128 and 140. Some kind of retracement breaking below the 113.74, and then 109 will be the next major support. Google, same thing. Inside candle, doji, indecision in the market. But as you can see, we have this trend line. We have this trend line. What do we see? Broadening formation, small, low time frame, few days of a broadening formation, but broadening formation is broadening formation, long continuation above it, and then 137 gap will get filled, breaking below this broadening formation, and this gap at 126 will get filled. Netflix, uptrend channel, now the 438 from resistance to support. It was resistance over here, it was support over here, so by natural things of price action, it was resistance over here, and now needs to hold as support. Otherwise, we will see the 428 together with this red line, long continuation above 452, and then this is, as we say, there is such thing as a good resistance. This red line over here, this upper red line, is a good resistance. Why? Because it helps us to identify the higher highs. And as long as we have higher highs, it's the definition of an uptrend. If you want to know more about trend lines, gaps, Fibonacci, and how everything in combination can help you become professional trader or slightly better trader than you are today, check the links in the description below. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, share with friends. Until the next live, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, stay safe.